All right. Last time we investigated a series of serial kidnappings on the Citadel, and Tomisk, Grex, and Gabriel discovered a ladder and a guy climbing along the skybox, if you will, of this Citadel. Tomisk jumped up like a monkey using his Tibetan techniques. And
His
made
Tibetan training.
Yeah, his Tibetan training, and got up there, made a friend on the way, and convinced a resident old bounty hunter that he was there to replace him on the job and take care of the plan under Gray. In which afterwards, a conflict ensued at the port, and they rescued the people. On the other side, Malfoy, Eve, and Goga proceeded to gather intel, information about a warehouse where some assassins were having talks with the same individual, Gray, now that we know that that's the same individual. Malfoy went up north and investigated his connection with the PI and found out that they have a lot of the same interests. Met up with Goga, went through a secret tunnel essentially leading to the undercity of the Citadel, or a different undercity, whatever you want to call it, tunnel system. And heard whispers from this man as he was calling somebody on the other line. Talking about some runes that are set up that plan to destroy the Citadel. And as our heroes go to call him, he launches a flaming attack down the tunnel that misses them because they're around a bend, and instigates an encounter. But we will see how our crew Tomisk, Grex, and Gabriel can fare finding these runes. We'll say, Goga, you can call them about the rune situation you just heard about. Essentially, there's 5 runes. They're placed somewhere on the station. If they go off, the station's kaputs.
Okay. So I called them with my PDA. We'll do a little group call.
Hello, Goga. What's up?
Yes, Commander. It's serious, so I need you to pay attention. Is Grex there? Gabe?
I'm here.
Yeah. Good. This will be quick. There's a specific... Okay, let me backtrack. There's runes, right? And these runes are placed somewhere that we need to find. You following along?
Get to the point, Goga.
Yeah. That is the point, Commander. We need to find these runes quickly.
I lean over his shoulder and everybody sees me appear behind him on the call. I go, "Hi guys." I start waving as they see a blast of fire go past my head in the background.
Do we have any leads?
Do we have any leads? That's a good question. My brain is trying to think.
Is Eve on fire?
Roll int. Specifically Goga.
Oh shit. Motherfucker. Okay, sorry.
You're fine.
I'm sitting here doing goofy shit.
You're not quite sure where the runes would be placed. They're probably further apart from each other, though. And they do plan to blow up the Citadel, so it's maybe at the edges, hard to say.
Why are we looking for runes?
Well, Gabe, the Citadel is going to explode. That's why. So I need y'all to to look around. I don't know. I don't know
Do you
where it's
have-
placed.
Do you have some sort of picture, or can you tell me a description of what these rooms look like?
Would I have knowledge on that since I'm from Magic
Bastia?
Land?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. Okay.
The rings of light.
I will as I'm like, trying not to get hit by these blasts in the background, I like look over back over his shoulder and I'm like, you guys are looking for like these like they're like big old rings of light. They kind of, they're probably the only magical looking thing in the city. So you'll know them when you see them.
How do we turn off runes?
That is a good question.
Can I look it up on the internet?
Yeah. You're gonna just roll int and look through the internet. They lied to you.
N7.
Yes, Commander Shepard. Yes, Commander Shepard.
What, we roll it?
Yep.
This thing is so goofy.
Why did it say that twice?
It's bugging out, a little record scratch. All right.
Can you look this up?
You look it up, and it gives you like videos of hillbilly knights like pouring gasoline on them and like blowing them up.
What did you find, Commander?
Gasoline.
Oh
Wait,
my
what did I
God.
say again?
Commander Shepard, why are you on Talk Took?
Yeah, why are you on that?
Apologies, Commander.
It's okay. Okay, so these aren't. So hey, Nyla, can you retell me what I found?
No problem.
sorry.
Basically, you look around for the information, but all you keep finding is essentially popular videos of people destroying them in very irregular ways, including with gasoline or other substances that cause them to break through usually combustion. So for sure combustion will break them without triggering them, but that's also super loud and sketchy, depending on where they're hidden.
Would I know like a counter spell for these?
I suppose, but you can cast magic, so it's a little different for them.
Oh, that's true. I guess I can't just be like, hey,
Wait,
that is
Grex. Grex,
Yeah.
do you think you can punch
Yeah.
concrete and break it?
I mean, depends on how much of the hospital bill you're willing to pay for, but yeah.
It seems like these things can be broken by physical means. Looks like just destroying them.
Yeah, I got
Would
that
be-
covered.
And these
Okay.
videos is showing some sort of combustion. Now I'm able to do that with my grenade launcher on my end. However, it's going to be loud. And it's probably for the best that we split up. Cover more ground that way.
Are we sure?
Do
Well,
you have any other information, Goga?
I'm trying to think. Well, for sure, I guess we need to know for sure if the runes are guarded by any suspicious people or a regular guard. I don't know. Well, you know what? I think we need to find the runes first. That's the first thing you need to do.
Okay. So, what I can gather, I'm thinking to myself, what I can gather is that I'm looking for a bright light, most likely on the outskirts of the city. And if I was a betting man, it's probably being protected by some sort of weird, creepy looking people. So maybe if I could blend in.
Creepy looking people. What do you mean by that?
Oh, you don't. You're not listening to this. This is in my head.
I think I'm going crazy. I think I drank too many cocktails. I'm hearing things.
I end the call on my end, and then I, without talking to Grex and Gabriel, let's dip off and try to find the room.
Oh wait, well,
Arrange
maybe we
myself.
can. Okay, he's gone, Grex. Grex, I think I may have a way to find the runes.
Okay.
Let me see if this will work. Oh, I want to combine my wise one natural awareness and to use some. I can't tell if nomadic rain or origin space would work better for this, but basically, I'm trying to feel around a large area of space to try to locate.
Sure, that's
It.
fair. If you want to expend the cost for Origin of Space, and then just like roll a wisdom check, I'll see if you can find what feels like magic amongst the space you're in.
Okay. Yeah, origin of space. I didn't level up. I need to put my points in.
Nah.
I'll do that after I roll. Wisdom?
Yep.
Ka-chow.
109. You find that the nearest one to you, we'll say you get two kind of almost like compassy like signals. We'll say one of them points you. What the heck is happening? Okay. One points you to like here-ish, and the other one feels like it's here.
Okay. Do
But
you have a map with you, Grex?
Would I have a map with me?
Yeah.
Would he have a map with him?
No.
Okay.
I feel like character-wise, you would be the type to know what the area is, the perimeter, whereas Gabriel comes off
Sure.
as somebody who's really aloof. Yep.
I was just gonna take the opportunity to jab at him if he had one too and was asking me, but that's good.
How do you hold the map?
Yeah, no, I pulled a map out.
Okay. Say what you were gonna say, Josh.
These areas, even though they look like they point to exact locations, there's a decent amount around them. I would say like it's a perimeter, like this is big. I mean, I should throw out with the circle, but you know what I mean. Just keeps resetting my thing because I'm lagging. Oh my god, everything's lagging. But yeah, it's like a a circle. That's all I was saying.
Okay. On the map, I draw two circles and I go, I feel two around here.
You feel them in what, your
Yes.
bowels?
No, I'm using my space magic.
Oh, right. Space magic. Makes
Yes,
sense.
I know it sounds weird, but I actually have space magic.
Yeah.
I mean, I push and pull you through space.
No, you don't have to prove anything to me. Where is it?
I just circled it on the map. They're in these areas. There's somewhere.
Yeah, but
here.
I'm not from this town. So where is that on the map? Start looking at the map. Where did he circle?
He circles in the ship repairs area in the southeastern portion and the northwestern portion of the entertainment district.
Okay, so I'll go on the intercom, and I'll let everyone know that. I'll put everyone on the call, and say, using space magic, we figured out where 2 of them are.
Good work.
I mean, it wasn't me. It was the space magician.
No, little Gabriel.
Yeah.
Little.
Oh, my apologies. Gabriel. Okay, so what about the rest?
Yeah, I got no idea.
Please send me these
I had to
coordinates.
be. Well, they're in these 2 areas. It's more circles. I can sense them in these 2.
You're looking at my map. Is there a way for me to download like the? Wait. So when I look at the map, that's a map of the entire place, right?
Correct.
Okay. Could I add? Do I have AI in my suit?
Sure. Like rudimentary AI, but good for our timeline. Yeah.
Could I ask it to run like a program to like see where the rooms would be most likely, given that we have 2 right here?
Oh, I get what you're
That we
saying.
know of?
Yeah, you want to ask it like basically to run a simulation on good spots it could be at, like given that you already know 2 of them.
Yes.
Yeah. It will honestly point to things that are equidistant. So we'll say I'll put it in a different color. We'll say that it basically says like here, and here, I guess. That's what it guesses as an AI.
Okay. Well, I guess it's okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like some commonalities. It looks like obviously populated areas. Hmm. Let's see. Could it be structural? Could these runes be on like some sort of structure? Like to blow up like the structure of the whatever we're on right now?
The Citadel space station. It's a good point. You don't have like structural schematics of the place because that's just hard to obtain. But people obviously in the capital construct up here north would know, and maybe people who work here, so like in this PI and cop section in the northwest, would know. So in the northern sections, essentially, you're more likely to get information on specifically like how this place is constructed.
Well, Okay, guys, I'm sending over places on the map where they could be. Now it's 50-50 whether the runes are there or not. However, there's more to go off on than what we had before. Because I'm close to this one on the southwest, I'll head there. Check it out.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Most likely, this isn't accurate. These aren't accurate. So it could be thinking the Undercity, maybe? If I were, I mean, I would go over here and check it out regardless. But if it's not there, then I think my next destination would be the Undercity.
Okay. Sounds good. You progress there. What would you guys, Grex and Gabriel, where would you like to travel? Have you traveled like somewhat simultaneous?
Grex, we're closest to the ship repairs one. Should we go check it out?
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Head off towards the southeast. Ship repairs. Tomisk, you get to this area and it looks like a bunch of stands. Like there's some buildings definitely, like or like constructions. I wouldn't call them buildings to the same degree. There's a lot of like stands for food and there's some restrooms and whatnot here. And you think, like, yeah, it could be hidden in one of these places, especially if it was unavailable to the public. Obviously, you wouldn't want one of these things to be available to the public. So, you can put two and two together and you look for things that look locked without drawing too much attention. Roll for me just a dex check. The agi is honestly easy in this context for the stealth. So, not too worried about that unless you actively have to, like, shoot a door or something.
Do I get the? This is a stealth check. Do I
No,
get
sorry. This is just a dex check to see for like places that are closed down around here, because you want to find something like essentially abandoned or permanently locked. Cool. So you look around for like some locked buildings, but honestly, they've all got people in them. So you think this location isn't the best bet unless it's in a room that a business is aware of, like they're willing to have this place blow up, but then they're a psychopath because they'll die, guaranteed.
Okay, so the runes are big.
They're
Dang, I
generally
should
big,
ask.
but they're definitely glowing, so it's like hard to just
Glowing.
hide them in public.
So it's probably it'll be inside somewhere, unless. Okay, so what you just said there. Now I'm thinking, is there a chance that there is some sort of like suicide bomber?
Uh-huh. Not impossible.
I should have asked the background on the runes. Who actually, like, what group? I call a Goga, and I hey Goga,
Yes.
do you have any information on the group responsible for doing these runes?
Well,
You recall specifically the assassins portion, so you do recall the warehouse.
yes. The assassins.
Or they're this way.
They're the ones who are responsible. I believe it's the Assassins Guild.
They're located in the Undercity. Assassin. Yes. Can I look around for closed off buildings that no, I already did that. I already did that roll, didn't I?
Yeah, you did that for this area that your AI assumed might be one of the locations. And it found nothing, assuming the place is supposed to be closed down. Assuming the place is completely operating and like in their storeroom or something, they have it there. That's totally different, but that's also like moderately psychopathic, I would say. Like, so you'd have to believe whoever is hired to do this is like more than normal insane. It's like the Assassin's Guild, like they can just protect it for a certain amount of time and then flee, right? But this guy's running like a full business, or all the people here are running full businesses, and they have customers and they're acting pretty normal, so it seems different.
All right. Well, I'll leave here and I'll just go to the Undercity.
Okay.
And check it out.
All right. Progress towards the Undercity. There for now. Grex and Gabriel, you make your way towards this location. I believe you rolled, right, Ray, for that? You did a roll, I think. Am I crazy?
Yeah. The 108?
Yeah.
109.
Dex roll for this thing, or is that for something else?
No,
Come
no,
on.
that was the
That was the space
was the
magic thing? Okay. Yeah, I looked away for too long. Roll, both of you can roll me a dex check similar to what he was doing, where we're looking for locations where, you know, tactically it'd be sound to put a rune where you don't expect people to go.
well.
Good roll. Rex, you may roll as well. It's good to have both. All right, they're both great. So you both travel within this location where you felt the most disturbance in space, where like there's some sort of energy fluctuation, and you start to kind of notice a couple locked doors. Grex, you quite easily, none of these things are extremely expensive. A lot of these are like unused stores. You're able to just kind of break the locking mechanism with your strength. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
All right. You bend and break it in, and in quick succession, you both kind of check different ways with different things. He kind of uses space magic to break the internals of the lock, kind of goes through a couple places you do, and then eventually Grex stumbles upon this bright light as he enters this very dark room and notices a rune. It's about like 10 feet wide in diameter, or 10, yeah, diameter. And it's, yeah, glowing ring of white light on the ground with some like text in unreadable language inside the circle.
Is that fancy space magic?
Oh, Grex, did you find something? Oh! That is much bigger than I thought it would be.
How big did you think it would be?
I don't know. I thought they were trying to keep it. I guess if it's gonna blow up the whole thing, yeah, it makes sense. The more I think about it.
Is that the thing I'm supposed to shatter my arm on?
I think that is.
I don't think I can shatter my arm on that.
Mm.
Can I shatter my arm on that to break it?
Would you like to just like go to the edge of the circle and like just punch the ring?
Wait. Are we sure you should touch it?
I mean, like, are you asking me if I want to do like a test punch or something?
No. So it just appears as a ring of light. I'm just asking specifically if you're punching in the center of the circle or the edge of the circle.
The edge of the circle.
Okay. Yeah, you can punch the edge of the circle. Roll me a strength check.
Yeah. My second strength check the entire. Well, now my dex is caught up, so strength isn't my higher stat, but. Bam!
Bam, yeah, you slug this thing super hard. It shatters. Doesn't hurt your hand as much as you thought, because, like, the ring, like, catches your fist as you're about to plummet it into the titanium or whatever alloy the metal Citadel's floor is based off. But you do feel the ring kind of contact first, and then it starts buckling under the weight of your fist as it shatters into a billion pieces, and the whole thing stops glowing, and then slowly dissipates into mana that just kind of dissipates in omnidirectional fashion particles.
Can I Can I absorb the mana? I want to absorb the mana. I want to attempt to.
Sure. Go ahead. Roll me wisdom.
Yeah. You can see how much I buffed my wisdom by just now. Look at this massive buff to it by 1. Damn.
Yeah, you absorb the volatile mana, and it makes you sick, and you throw up in the corner.
I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I don't think you should have done that.
But what if it gave me more powers to help you guys?
What does that even mean?
What? I can use space magic, and I just saw mana flying through the air. Why wouldn't I try to absorb it?
Why would being able to use space magic mean that you should? You know what? It's fine. I'm proud of you or something for trying, I guess.
You should probably tell the rest of the party that you punched it and was able to turn it off, destroy it.
Yeah. I'll pull out the phone.
You just go.
Yeah, okay.
I have my phone on
You
D&D.
further away from me.
I'm sorry. Oh god, these are new floors too.
Alright, you call, and you notice the call like insta cancels for Tomisk, but Goga's does connect.
What's up? Did you find it?
Well, I found one of them. Yeah.
Good shit.
It seems like it can indeed be smashed with my body.
Okay. Well, what happened after that?
I look in the corner at him puking. Gabriel tried to use space magic to consume the air, and it made him sick. That it released, I don't know, like a poisonous magical gas or something. It might be related to what it was supposed to do. I would just say don't consume it, because then you'll just listen. I hold the microphone over to him puking.
I'm sorry for what I'm about to do.
Discord didn't let you do it.
Yeah.
They said no.
Yeah, they censored you.
I'm sorry, the echo cancellation didn't pick it up, but I think you got the gist.
Well, that explains him. Yeah, okay. Well,
I think I actually just messed up. I don't think it was actually that bad. Maybe it was actually. I get.
Yeah, I think just
there he
don't
goes.
try and
Yeah.
eat raw magic with your space magic in the future. Anyways, don't eat it.
Well, tell him I'll make him a cocktail to remedy the stomach ache.
You know what? I think he should just live with it so that he learns in the future not to do this. I know I said I wasn't going to be your guys' dad, but I honestly think this guy seriously needs a father figure.
So you're gonna step up? That's what I'm hearing.
I guess, yeah.
Well, a good role model never hurts anyone. I guess it just depends on the right person.
Yeah. Does that mean something? Am I not the right person?
No, I was just... It's whatever. Never mind that. You should quickly find the rest. We don't have a lot of time here.
Well,
you said you knew the other one.
Call. Yeah, we're gonna go there now, but someone hung up my call. I don't know which of the two of them it was, but I guess they didn't like the idea of picking up the phone and being convenient.
Well, Eve, and then he kind of just looks over to Eve, trying to see what she's doing.
I am in the middle of fighting.
She's busy.
Is she still on fire?
A different kind of fire.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
You'll learn eventually when you hang out with her, as much as I have been. Anyway, so I'm assuming Commander is doing Commander things and figuring out the next one. So that leaves us with, I guess, 3 more, maybe 4 if Commander fails at his job.
Well,
Yes. I got.
I would strongly doubt that's going to be the case, considering Commander is... I look at Gabriel. Taking this very seriously.
Huh.
From the sound of it, at least. Probably not picking up the phone because he's in the middle of dying or something.
Well, I believe that. I'm trying to think. So if... Surely not all the runes are just ready to be destroyed. I'm sure that we'll have some more difficulty, maybe more obstacles. But I'm not sure yet. I don't have a lot of information. So the best that you two can do is just look for the other one that was confirmed. And then just keep me updated. Sounds good.
Yep. That was the plan.
All right.
Great.
Gabe, roll me endurance.
Endurance.
Yep. Let's see if you can hold yourself together.
Thank God I just stopped this.
He's
God, I
bad.
got some Pepto somewhere. Just stop puking, God.
They start dealing with this. Tomisk, you enter the Undercity. As you approach the warehouse district, you notice what Goga kind of mentioned, a bunch of people in this warehouse, you can sort of you kind of notice there's a lot of people in here. They're likely guarding one. But yeah, for some reason a lot more people are guarding this one than normal.
So I'm inside where it's at.
You're outside the warehouse looking up towards the second floor window where you can kind of see a bunch of people roaming around.
Okay. What are the people outside doing? Is there someone?
There's nobody standing guard outside of the building. You just can tell quite easily that there's a lot of people inside.
I mean, like, are there like normal people?
No, they
Let's
look
just say, is
armed.
there like a warehouse? They look armed. There's no normal people.
Not
There's
no, not in the warehouse district. No. Like there's robots that normally
Yeah.
transport stuff like in and out of certain warehouses here, but the one that you're outside of that Goga pointed out is like just filled with people on the second floor, and there's nobody going in and out in terms of robots or people.
Do I get the feeling that a person works here though?
Person works at the warehouse that Goga brought up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Idea case. Working as like a normal 9 to 5. No,
No.
they
Okay. So
get
then,
they're
okay.
just criminals.
Okay. Okay. It's on the second floor. I need to find out the layout. I need to know the layout inside there.
Goga, would you have sent him the layout? Because you do have it in the last call you had with him. But you hacked the whole building that one time for the intercom, so you do have the layout of the building. If you would have given that to Tomisk,
Oh, so I can just send him
yeah,
the layout
the layout for
through
the
the
warehouse. Yep.
PDF. Okay. Yeah, I can. Might as well do that.
Yeah. So I'll say, Thomas, you get a message from your PDA shortly after the call. As you're thinking that, the blueprints of the building kind of pop up on your PDA.
Okay, good. I think to myself, I'm so glad that Goga is someone who can be relied upon. So guess what, Goga? You ready for this? There you go. +5.
There we go.
Really like you. But okay. So I'm looking at blueprints and I'm looking at a plan of a plan. Basically, I'm trying to get an angle, one, possibly outside, and two, an escape route. Because I know I won't be able to take on all these people by myself. However, I'm thinking because I have full stealth on my exosuit now.
Hmm?
You're not saying no, so I'm gonna say that's. I'm gonna assume that's the right thing.
Full
Okay.
stealth. Well, I mean, you didn't purchase that upgrade, right?
I have to purchase the upgrade.
Yeah.
Or that was just right
It
there?
is
Oh,
there's two tier 2 upgrades listed there, the flight upgrade and the stealth full invisibility upgrade, but the upgrade you got from the plus by default was the super scanning one.
oh, by the okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the simulation thing. But the suit is fairly stealthy generally. It just can't turn invisible. But these
How
guys
much
are
is
assassins, so it's tough.
how much? Okay, how much would the full stealth be if I bought it right now?
It's pretty expensive.
Okay, never mind.
I don't believe you have the economy now. Not at all.
Okay. Okay. So I
The
look around.
yeah.
Do I see a building I can maybe get on top of
Yeah.
so that I can lob uh, a grenade from my tail? That's my plan. Throw down
Yeah.
a grenade from my tail and then get out of there.
Yeah. Yeah, you climb an adjacent building. Roll me strength. Mostly determine the speed or if you make noise in this climb.
Okay, before, can
Yeah.
I use ancient Tibetan techniques like I did last time?
We'll say that you go to climb, and if you expend the cost for your ancient Tibetan techniques, you can fall without creating noise.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay. It was 47 down, like around there. So
Yeah,
wait, so I fell. So I
yeah,
fell.
you go to climb up, and your arm slips. It's slick as hell. This warehouse must, store a lot of oil or something for the robots, and your arm slides right off, and you fall. With your ancient Tibetan training, you do a quick back handspring and bounce off the ground without creating much noise. And you realize while looking around that you got to find a better way up. So you take your time, and you find a more proper hold and roll again.
Okay. We're cool.
The world where this is also shitty is crazy. No, that's fair. That's fine. This is a much better place. You're fine. You're climbing the side of it. You get to the top of the rooftop. Nobody's really paying attention. It's like a back alley. You take your time. You get up, and you want to shoot a grenade from your tail through the window. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. You fire off a grenade through the window. The glass shatters as you hear them call out like it's an attack, and a lot of them jump to the side to avoid something. It blows up, and you feel whatever signature was here for a mana circle breaks as well, but not all of them. Like you see like mana particles fly out the window, like large white plumes of particles. You know something magical broke, but you feel like you broke half of it or half of them. But quickly after they run to the window after taking cover, and they start returning fire. So what would you do after you shoot the grenade?
I'm gonna activate whatever stealth system I have,
All right.
and then I just flip out of there,
All right.
or like just like parkour off the building
Gotcha.
into like some sort of like back alley to hide for a bit.
Okay. Yeah. Straight a lot of noise. It blows up. You jump off the rooftop. They start shooting their guns out the window, looking for you, scanning the area. I'm gonna roll some dex checks for them. You have a good chance that because you're in an alley and whatnot, they have to send somebody after you. Okay. So I give -10 here. Wink, wink. One of them kind of catches wind of the direction you're kind of moving towards and leaves the building after you. He like hops out the window. Uh, he has a cheaper looking exosuit than you for sure, but he is a human in an exosuit. He starts chasing after where you would have jumped down to. Sorry.
Okay. How far are people following him?
Not nearly as many people jumped. Like nobody jumped out the window with him. Immediately, like he went crazy gung ho compared to them. They don't want to jump out of a window on a second story building without an exosuit.
All right, then I'll take out my spear. I'll jump off a wall,
All right.
right, and attack him with my tail spear.
All right. Roll me agi. He goes to lunge at you with this sort of spear attached to his arm. You jump off the wall and intend to plant your spear in his exosuit, primarily around any vital spots. Yeah, you're able to leap out of the way and stick your tail into his shoulder. Welcome back, and bring him towards the ground. Your tail is kind of pinning him through the shoulder, but not all the way through. Do you want to try to do anything particular, like jump on top of him, drag him away, kill him straight up with the gun, whatever you want?
I pin him to the wall.
Okay.
And I take out Rhonda, my new assault rifle.
Hmm.
I take my spear out and I stab him in the leg so it doesn't go anywhere.
Uh-huh.
And then I cut him a deal, barter with him, if you will. He
Okay.
gives me information. He lives.
He activates some sort of suicide system in his suit to blow up.
Oh, well, I take my spear out. I guess I'll roll Agi.
All right. Go to jump out of this alleyway to take cover behind a nearby building, and you're successful in doing so. Even without your actual plus 11. So you got a 92. But yeah, you leap behind the corner just in time. The explosion goes off. They think that another grenade has gone off. They start looking after this area. They see blood all over the walls. You know, retreat further south. And you see like they start freaking out a little bit because you know they're doing this illegally too. So like creating all of this explosions and stuff isn't good for them either. Guards are maybe coming, but they can't leave this location, right? They're a little on edge, but you notice this while you're kind of hiding out that a bunch of them are talking this way. They're like, "Hurry back inside," that type of thing. But they're like, "But his body's everywhere," and they're like, "Oh my god!" And they send some people out to quickly like just throw oil and robot parts all over that alleyway where he blew up, try to hide it, the smell and everything else.
I'm so glad I'm conditioned for this. Okay, so I'm gonna use no. I'm gonna circle my way back.
Uh-huh.
Okay, net with people coming out, and I'm gonna slip inside.
I see. So you want to like drop your suit temporarily, obviously, so you don't look the same. You want to try to make your way in with the rest of the people who came out.
Yeah.
All right, roll me Agi for the stealth check. Add any other stealth bonuses you have. Well, I'll give you an extra plus 10 for your social. I forget what the skill's called. My brain's.
Social creatures.
Yeah, social creatures.
Okay.
All right, yeah. You kind of work your way around, and you're like, wait, like, somebody's like, hey, did you see what happened? He kind of gets you involved, and you're like, no, I was in the bathroom, like you kind of make something up. And he's like, oh my God, like this, that happened, he kind of takes you inside with them. And yeah, you're on the first floor. And while you're here, you catch in the glint, like kind of in the side of your eye, your peripheral vision, there's sort of a railing significantly further after you enter in, and there's staircases going down or up. And you kind of, as you're passing by, you're kind of, taking peeps off the railing. You actually see some glimmer of light further down as well. Looks like it's subterranean. You get the indication that there's another rune even further down.
So there's 1.5 runes in here.
You now know there's just that one that's down there. You broke the first one, but you were like, did I not
Okay.
break it all the way because you still felt magic energy.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm with this guy. All right. Now it's time to social engineer. Let me see. With this guy, he's bringing me in. I see that. How do I sneak off? Well, I guess for right now, I'll follow this guy until there's an opportunity for me to sneak off.
All right. Well, we'll have that happen like sort of naturally on the side while we move over to Grex and Gabriel as they head over to the second rune point. think of what you want to do. So, Gabriel, stop throwing up.
Feeling better.
And so, you guys are able to proceed towards this entertainment district point if you would like. So choose.
Okay, the next one's over here on the map.
Um,
Oh.
Gabriel,
Sorry, I
you...
just stepped away for a minute.
Oh, you're fine.
Was I asked something?
Yeah. Essentially, you're both traveling towards the entertainment district, and I was gonna say that Gabriel's feeling mostly better, but
Nice.
you might need slightly nicer clothing to get in towards where this place marks on the map because it's a like a casino, and he's covered in vomit. Let's be honest.
Can I use space magic to clean it off?
In a violent way, sure. Like you just start flying it
Violent?
everywhere. Well, like you'd have to repel it off of his clothes.
No, stop it. Stop
vomit.
it.
A vomit
Stop
rocket.
it. Stop. Oh my god. No, you like look at your clothes and you pull your hand up as it starts glowing. I slap your hand down. Stop.
What?
Just, I'll buy you new clothes, okay?
I like the. Fine.
Okay, well then I'll get you a bag and you can change and keep those in the bag and then I'll get you the new clothes. I didn't say you had to throw. I look around at the nearest store.
You move over into the soldiers alley where they have some outfits in general. The person you helped, the young lass in the southwestern store, you quickly tuck into this area, and she owns like a boutique with her friend that you saved. They're working
Okay.
together now.
Yeah, well, I like look at you. Why don't you just window shop and tell me what you want, your size, I'll go buy it for you.
Sure. Okay. 1 hour later.
Oh
Yeah.
dear god.
The Citadel explodes.
I use wise one to find the perfect clothes.
The occasion, I see. Yeah, so you as if an epiphany comes to you, you find your way to a back alley boutique where they sell nice pristine like specular cloth and stuff that is really appealing to your arcade on senses. And you pick out a couple pieces for 20 digibucks total.
Grex,
Okay.
I found the shop.
Are you paying for it or am I paying for it? I thought I was gonna go in and buy it because he's all covered in puke.
Yeah,
I mean-
you can go into the actual boutique itself. As he kind of like walks
Yeah.
in, the guy looks like distaste, and you walk in instead. And
Yeah, I don't even give him the option to walk in. I'm not having him walk in somewhere covered in puke and grabbing that attention. I'll pay the 20 digibucks. I'll make sure I get what he likes, but in red.
sounds
Come
good.
back and slap the outfit on you.
Why bread?
Because you like acting like you don't want to stab people all the time. This will conceal the blood if you do.
Okay.
It's a good color.
I'm more of a purple guy myself, but okay. That works.
All right, your nice red cloths. You can raise your beauty by 5.
Woo! I'm beautiful, guys. I'm beautiful.
Finally.
Finally.
I
He's
now
unlocked his final form.
I now have 20 beauty.
Oh man. All right. So you guys proceed over towards this spot in the entertainment district casino.
Yes.
All right, you get to the outside and you see it's the entire area of which his spatial magic points towards is a large scale casino. You had the glitz and glamour of stage shows and spinning lots. But his space magic points a little subterranean, beneath the surface.
It's either in a secret underground place that's not connected to this place, or it's in the basement of this building.
Hmm. I don't suppose asking around is gonna get any kind of attention we want. What do you suggest?
Maybe we can, if we just act like we belong there, maybe it'll work.
If we just act like we belong. It's actually not a bad idea. But can you act like you belong?
Yes, I can.
That pause does not instill confidence in me.
It's more, I have to tap into a part of myself I really don't like doing.
What, self-control?
A lot of focus.
Okay. Well, let's see how this goes.
I've read a lot about it in socializing books.
Reading about social interactions.
I mean, they were very dusty in the arcade on library, but I was able to find them.
I'm sure it was dusty.
I don't think you quite understand. Normally, arcade just mind hack people to converse with them.
Yeah, that's why. That's okay. I just walk in like I belong.
Walk in like you belong, and you know, like almost like a high roller. You know, you're looking around and you almost scoff at the normal slot machines and whatnot. You kind of look around for a staircase. You do find one, and it is labeled that it is a higher roller section as you get further down.
I follow, tapping into a part of myself I don't like doing.
You see him lock in, and instead of the frantic usual version of Gabriel, you see a almost confident but uneasy in a different way. Like his movements feel slightly artificial.
That's
To
my
you especially.
boy. That's my boy.
Make your
Okay,
way down
I
the
see.
steps. Question
Yeah,
mark?
I see you actually solidly fit in. I'll nod my head in surprise. Like, damn. I guess you can lock in. I feel like this goes without saying, but don't eat the magic this time.
Why would I do that?
I don't know why you did it the first time, so I don't know if you would do it a second time.
Sounds like a boring thing to do.
Okay, well now you're being weird. I look around. Where is it that we would want to go in order to find this?
So it's further and further down as the casino. He can feel that it's below the ground that you're in, and the staircase leading down is to a high roller section. So you guys could proceed down there. There's no like sort of guards or anything, at least in the staircase that leads down.
Yeah, I'm trying to find, trying to use like my wise one or my. I forget what my second one's called.
Would by chance
Mm-hmm.
it happen to be that if we were to go into the bathroom, it would be underneath that?
Underneath the high roller section, if you went to the bathrooms right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. There should be bathrooms nearby that location.
And that would be above what he's sensing.
The bathrooms would be at the same level of what he's sensing, yeah.
Wait, the same level?
Same level, yeah. They're below you a little bit.
Ah. I was thinking going to the bathroom to break through the floor
Oh.
to get, because you kept saying it was below us.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if
it's
the
down a
bathroom's the
staircase, yeah.
same. Oh, there's just a staircase that goes there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the high roller section.
I thought we were in the high roller section and it was below us.
No, you're at the top
No,
of the
no, you're-
staircase looking down.
Oh. Yeah, then we just go down the staircase.
Okay.
Without stopping.
No, yeah, that's a little
I
bit.
thought you were saying we went into the high roller section and we looked like we belonged there, and I was like, damn, he's doing a good job. That's my boy. He's making me proud.
Oh, yeah. I was saying you peeped the sign for the high roller section going downward.
No, we don't even peep, dude. Peeping is what
run
people who
back.
don't belong somewhere do. We're just walking in. We got our
You
dicks in our
walk
hand.
in. I see. So
The
you guys,
only way to do it, the only way to look like you belong somewhere.
I see that now. So you guys progress downwards and you get to the high roller section. Louder music starts playing and you feel the energy of space around you, Gabriel, as it points you to a security room in the high roller section.
It's in the security room.
So like a room where they would normally operate the cameras to make sure everybody is playing a fair game.
It's in the security room. I say without stopping.
All right. Yeah, he progresses towards this area where the security room would be, kind of circumventing the main play area and kind of going around the perimeter of the basement floor building. And he wraps around to where there's like a camera mounted on a door, essentially like right above it, peering out,
Mhm.
and it's got like a high-tech lock on it.
Would it be safe to assume that if it's in this room, the casino's in on this then, right? Or someone at the
Absolutely.
casino would
Yeah.
be in on it?
They are either not, there's either nobody in the security room at all, like they've been killed or something, or they're completely in on it.
I'll pull a quill out from my arm, shrug and look at you, and I'll say, this is either bad or really bad. They've killed everyone here, or the people here are in on it. I don't know which is worse, but keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to get caught out of place. And I'll try and slam the door open.
You run.
Let me try something first. I put my hand to this lock and I try to space magic it open.
I am like mid-sprint for the door, so I do that stop on my tippy toe thing where I just skip a few times and then face plant into the door when he tells me to wait. A little bit more of a heads up next time. But go for it.
You conjure up space magic and cast towards the door to try to pull it off of its hinges / break the lock. Roll me a. I'll need a wisdom check first. This is going to be 2 checks. Because just pulling it off alone isn't all of it. We're looking for something above 60, preferably. If not, like it can be helped by assistance after the roll. Alright, that's plenty good. Yeah, he breaks the fabric of this sort of door off of its secure locking mechanisms into the wall, and so it kind of comes out. But you know, if he just pulled with all of his force, it would create a wall essentially flying towards Grex. So Grex kind of applies a little bit of pressure on one side of the wall to help it turn, and it kind of slides against the wall. But it does create a good amount of noise, so you guys are in a bit of a rush. But as you kind of see past where this doorway was previously, you see a bunch of security systems, obviously stuff with footage of you guys on it, and this glowing ring in the corner, and a bunch of blood splatter everywhere. Everybody in this room is dead.
Yeah, we got the worst one.
He casually walks into the room, past all the blood and everything, and just looks at the ring.
For the second check here, you have to roll. You're gonna have to roll me intelligence first. I need to understand if you understand how these doors work before you let go of it with your space power. You do not, so do you just drop it? And walk in?
No.
Okay. So you hold it, like, above the ground constantly?
Yeah.
Alright. That's 50-50. So yeah, you hold it above the ground, and he cannot help you, Grex. He can barely talk, actually. Very heavy.
I look at you still holding the door. Like, is there something I should know?
Well, I don't know if it'll relock if I let go.
Yeah, but I'd be inside, and then I could just open it.
Do you know these doors? Yeah, do you know about these doors?
I don't know anything about the doors, so honestly, 50-50. I guess stand there and look pretty. If someone comes, tell them you're a door repairman, and the door's been broken. And then if they see the dead bodies, well, fuck it, we'll just start knocking everyone out or something. Should just let me break the door down. It's fine. You're doing great, kid. Yeah, well, as in, not like this wasn't allowed to.
Just inspect the circle. There's nothing else of interest in the room.
I'll put my evidence. I don't know what kind of gloves they'd have in this world, but my DNA hiding gloves.
Yeah.
As a employee of the, I don't know, Confederation or
yeah, no problem.
Congregation or whatever the hell I work for, it would be. Bro, put my gloves on and step in the room. Look around.
Look around, you see that they've all been stabbed through the chest with a blade of some sort, probably a sword if you had to guess. It's not an energy blade, it's a physical blade. And yeah, they're in the corner. There's a glowing rune similar to before. It is quite a bit, like, it's smaller, but it has more text, for whatever that means.
Would this be a blade that I would recognize as like commonly used by a type of gang or like organization or syndicate?
You would consider it to be plausible that a knight would use one, since they're known to use kinetic blades. The other type of person that might use a kinetic blade is an assassin's core. Those two come to mind. A Drylect blade usually is serrated, and this does not look like that. And it's not an energy blade, so it basically wipes out almost every other one. It could be a blade mounted to an exoskeleton, I guess, for a human, but it's extremely rare. So probably not.
So likely a Drylect did this.
No, sorry, likely an assassin's core or a knight. A Drylect blade is serrated, so it would cause them to bleed more.
Oh, okay. Well, I will get on the phone, and I will radio. You just said it, but there's so many races. I will just repeat what the races you said were, and the types of people to look out for everyone, and say, these are the type of people who would likely be the cause of what's going on here. If you see anyone matching this description in the area, be aware they might be part of why this is happening.
Yep. Yeah, he gives those descriptions that I typed in to you guys in terms of what type of wound all of these people inside of the security room have.
I got some dead bodies. These people are effective, ruthless, and very devoted to doing this. And if they're killing to set it up, something tells me it's going to kill a lot of people when they're done setting it up. And that would be to everyone. And then there's no one else in here, though, huh?
Correct. Yeah, the room is just filled with dead bodies.
I guess I just go straight to breaking the magic again.
All right, roll me strength. Wow, you slugging today. So yeah, you break it one fell swoop. No injuries made. Self. It shatters and the particles fly around.
I'm like shooing. After I break it, I'm shooing. I forget your character's name. Oh, where'd your token go? Gabriel. I'm shooing Gabriel. I'm like, all right, let's go.
All right. Gabriel, do you drop the door?
Just take it with us. Just take it with us. We've committed to this.
Can I even take the door with us?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, I'm saying you couldn't. Have to pass a wisdom check probably to like keep hold of it the whole time, but worst case you drop it somewhere. We'll say yeah, you can keep it like almost like a giant shield. You hold it in front of you as you run up the stairs.
Would that make us very conspicuous?
Well,
yeah, we've already passed that point. There's dead people. I just smashed the ground. We've already made a bunch of noise. You know what? Drop the door then. Fine.
He smirks and keeps holding the door and walks
All right.
upstairs with it.
All right, you run up the stairs, and some guys you hear from behind the door shoot at it, but it clearly bounced off the door. And you fly, and you feel them kind of get shoved to the side as you guys barrel out of the side of this building because the door is covered in guards. So you just kind of go through the side. It's easier to go through the wall. So you go right through the wall, leaving through the west side of this building. West side.
When we burst through the wall, I want to place the door against it, so it's like we close it back up.
I see. Yeah. You cover the hole with the door, and you let go of it, and they're all like, what the heck? Like they're they can't get it out of the way. There's nobody strong enough, and you guys just make your run for it southward.
Okay.
Ooh-wee. Tomisk. You gather a lot of good information as you're over here, and you realize that all the people here are volunteers for some sort of cult. They believe they're in some sort of religious organization that's going to like bring everybody to the promised land. And so they all have volunteered to like not let any of the police know, but you get the impression they're affected by some sort of mind altering magic. Or a narcotic. It's hard to tell, but your brain puts yourself more on the magic side of it.
Okay, what's the ratio to humans in this room?
Quite a few humans, actually. You'd think like 40% of the people here are human. The rest are a hodgepodge one-offs of various different races.
Okay. So I slip away from the guy who earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and I look at the schematics of the building,
Yeah.
and I pinpoint the electrical system.
Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, you know it to be connected to basically where like the front door was kind of, but they run up and down the building. So from one floor below the front entrance, you know that there is a panel. You know, you play
Okay.
it all chill. You walk down with a couple of them because some of them are in the basement. It's not completely like not allowed by people to be at. And you walk towards the panel, very stealthily. Roll me an agi check just for some extra stealth. These guys have fairly bad perception of you specifically. Okay, I probably won't be able to beat that. We'll see. Wow, they suck. No, none of them pay attention at all to you. They don't even remember you. Tragically.
All right, good. So
Yeah.
I make okay. How visible is
Discord destroyed you.
oh uh am I good now?
Yeah.
How visible is the panel?
It's visible to other people or visible to you.
Like visible to other people? Like if they saw
It's
me near the panel, could they see me near the panel?
they won't because your stealth was so good and they're all like off in the corner drinking some suspicious liquid.
Okay, so I'm gonna quickly grab a grenade and place I guess disruptor ammo
Okay,
to make it into an EMP.
sure. Be
I'm gonna
rigged.
place it. Oh, yeah. I rig it, right? Make it look so like it's you want to see it, and I put like a little timer, right, on it for like a minute.
Okay. Well, for the sake of being more like sci-fi logic, you rig
Okay.
it, you place it inside the panel, and you can just at any time with your suit, like M7,
Okay.
just activate it whenever you want.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, we do that. Okay. So I do that, and then I get close to the entrance to the downstairs area,
Okay.
and
You're
then
currently downstairs, but yeah, you want to go down one more flight
oh
to get to the final like area for this
yes, to get
cliff.
to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
circle.
Okay. Yeah. Proceed.
All
You're
right.
now near the circle if you'd like.
Then I activate the EMP to turn off the lights.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Just.
And then I go to hold on. Can I can I can I roll for like how quickly I do this? Officially I do this?
Yeah. Yeah. Go for
Like
it.
okay. Okay. I roll dex. Or is it agility? I'm kind of like trying to like acrobat myself down there and then up and then
Yeah. Let's just do Agi. You've been rolling pretty
okay.
good. It's mostly to see how fast you do it. But you set yourself up really well either way. Yeah. Great.
So I get another grenade. I go downstairs as the light is like out off. I
Mhm.
set the grenade on I toss the grenade toward
Yeah.
the circle,
Yep.
and as it's going toward the circle, I use my ancient Tibetan technique, and I shoot a key blast in a wall to make it look like I escaped that way.
Ah. Yeah. Yeah.
And so I then acrobate back up the stairs as the key blast is going,
Mhm.
right? And the grenade is boom. It's like on the ground. It explodes.
Yeah. No,
And
that
then
makes a lot of sense.
the key blast, boom, bursts a wall. And then I actually like the assassins were like, oh my god, you went that way. But I social engineer myself back into the main lobby.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That sounds great. Yeah, so you
And
Mhm.
then I escape, right? I acrobat myself to a building on top of a building. The assassins come outside, right? I'm posing on that building,
Yeah.
oral farming, and they're looking at me and they're in shock and awe. The inside, the people, they're looking at me like, oh my God, what is that? And then I disappeared.
Damn real.
Was I even there? I don't know.
Was I even there? Yeah. Yeah, you set up the explosive, you use a key blast as a diversionary measure. It blows up, everybody's freaking out. They barely get the lights on just as you're kind of like returning to the thing. You climb up a building on the side, they all look outside, with their flashlights they point it out up towards the building and they catch a glimpse of your silhouette before you disappear into the night.
I
The
see the cape.
assassins bewildered. Yeah, they see the cape billow in the wind. Yeah, looks like all but one of the runic circles breaks at this time, and you guys kind of notice this, but Goga, in fact, notices that now that he's been in this fight for a long time, which we're going to kind of go back in time to do, he lets the rest of you know that the final runic circle is actually guarded by the guy they're fighting right on the bottom. So they will do their best to end it.
I turn my phone back off D&D.
Yeah, you get like a flooded with messages from other party members.
And then I'll be like, I'll text the group chat status report and I'll make my way toward Goga and Co.
All right.
But
Yeah.
it'll probably be done by the time I
Oh.
get there.
They're asking for a status report.
I texted.
You get a text back that says 2 runes gone on the east side of town. Us 2 are probably now wanted.
If anyone asks, we're door repairmen.
Door repairman. Bing, bing. All right, we move over to past. Goga is on a lot of phone calls throughout this, peeping shots when he can.
Fucking asshole.
Oh, yeah, that. Damn. All right. You guys arrive. Obviously, he fires billow forward as he creates this sort of firewall, making it pretty hard to move around unless obviously you want to take damage going through it. And as you peer around, Eve, you can clearly see he has these 2 knights behind him, and he has thrown this fire attack. Come out, you rats, he says, commanding voice.
I'll turn to Malfour. I'll go. You got any more of those those like little electric construct things you could send out at them? You got any more of those? It'd be pretty beneficial right about now. Send them in, we run in behind them, the type stuff.
Dun dun dun.
I also turned to Goga, who's on call. This is when the first call would have happened. I'm waving high as the fire blast goes past me.
Kind of gives you a fake smile, looking a little irritated.
I look at Goga and I'm just like, I get it. Who would phone call? We're in the middle of a fight and they want a phone call right now.
Get to the point, Goga.
There it is. But yeah, I asked Malfoy if he can send out any more of the like electric construct things, like to maybe like push up on them while we run up behind the constructs, kind of appearing as more than we are.
Well, the one I summoned is being controlled by my brother. So it's more than just a
Yeah.
mere construct.
Okay. So is it like some kind of like Soul Link type deal, or is it like he's like controlling it remotely from another place, or?
Yeah, like
Like,
from a
what's the-
meditative stance.
Oh, okay. Huh. That's the only one you have?
Brothers? Or...
Yeah.
yeah, I only have the one.
Fuck. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. This guy's got a little bit of an ego, though, huh? I say as I walk forward. I'll walk out. I'll walk out first. Am I like? Is me walking out immediately getting hit by the fire or no?
No, yeah, hugging this wall, totally fine. It's only if you enter
Okay.
the actual tile. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I walk around, and I am, I haven't spawned my weapon yet. I just walk around the corner.
Sounds good to me.
I definitely got the evil ass grin on my face though, like I've been having. What will I do from here? Actually, I probably have something cool I could do. Can I like you know what? I'm gonna pull out my. Oh wait, no, that does no damage. Never mind. I'm not gonna pull that out. Actually, terrible idea. Don't ever listen to me ever again. Actually, damn, I really can't do shit without a weapon. Can I like maybe quick fly towards them using my wings? Could I spawn my wings and fucking just blitz forward?
Yeah, sure thing. That's fine.
Okay, bet. Then yeah, I'm gonna summon my wings and I'm gonna end up right. I'll end up right here. I'll stay
Okay.
next to this wall because I don't know if around this corner is gonna have like a bomb that explodes or something.
You know, fair point. Fair point. All right. What do you do from here?
I turn around and kind of like I look back a little bit. I'm like, damn. I hear Goga still talking on the phone. I'm like, damn, really? Motherfucker's still in the call. Wow. Well, I guess 10 flat defense. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Let's say I summon a longer weapon, right? Let's say I summon like say my spear or something. How much distance does that cover?
10.
10. That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
It is what I figured. So I guess I do gotta walk forward one more step. Fuck it, I'll take the risk. I walk forward one more step.
Yeah.
Since combat hasn't actively started yet.
Okay.
Which I'm assuming he's waiting for us to make the first move because he was real arrogant about it.
Yeah. He'll allow one move that'll pull you to the top of the turn order.
Okay.
Did your guys appear on the turn order, or is it bugged for you?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine. I assumed as much. It's just it's so evil.
Yeah. I'm not. Josh isn't, and Malfoy isn't.
Yeah, okay. It's like mega bugged for me. One sec. It's like permanently editing it for some reason. Boom, boom, bop, bang, bang. Added. All right. I'll move this up. That. All right. Go ahead and add whichever. And these are fake. Okay.
Okay. Damn. Yeah. You know, my initiative is still low as fuck. There we go.
All right. Goga, put yours in. As well.
Okay.
Damn, Malfoy's fast as shit.
Oh yeah. Well, I believe he's the same as Gogo, which is funny.
Oh, word. I guess that makes sense. He's real supporty.
Yeah. Boom.
All right. But since I'm up here, I'm making the move, right?
Yep.
Right. Okay, well I did walk forward one, and from the tattoos running across my arms, I like move my hands in a certain way and form out a spear and lunge it forward towards Gray. I'm just gonna do a normal. Wait, you said this is like an action before the combat starts, right?
Yes, essentially, yeah.
So I don't pay the AP cost for this? What
It
I'm about to do?
depends. If you want to take the whole turn, then it's standard turn. If you want to take one action and then have the battle start, then it's a free action.
I see. Then it's two-handed. Yeah, I'm just gonna do bleeding cutter using the spear
Okay.
towards him. Right here. And I'll take an actual turn. So the effect of bleeding cutter that I'm going to use is I'm going to apply a bleed.
All right.
On my stab. So it also does 110.
Sounds great.
So it would do 100 to him.
100.
100. And then I am going to do it again and cause him to bleed again.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me.
And then I am going to oh yeah, I also need to take away the 10 blood that it costed to cast the weapon. So let's do that. And then I am going to I'm gonna bleeding cutter again and make him bleed again. Why not? Why not just do it 3 times in a row? So he's taking 300 now, and he's got 3 stacks of blood on him. And then I'm gonna do it again, but then heal myself. I'm gonna use the other effect.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Do it one more time, and then you're healing yourself this time.
Yeah, I'm healing myself this time.
Okay.
Hold on, I had to do math for a second. And then after that, I am going to could I do that actually? How high up is the ceiling?
It's 10 meters.
10 meters. Okay. So I'm not gonna. I'll uncast my wings then. And then I'm going to. I'm trying to decide if I want to use demonic hex here or not. Really? It's kind of where I'm at.
I see.
I just don't know what command I could give him that would like be beneficial to cast demonic hex with. But I guess Oh, so does hex only cover like offensive actions they do, or any action they could do?
It's a vast majority. It should include most sub actions. So if they break it, they take the damage. You know.
Okay, gotcha. Because I was gonna be real lame about it and make it so that there's a hex that if he bleeds, he takes more damage.
I see. But you would fail.
Yeah, I just have to. I had to clarify that I wouldn't just blow him up from that. Then yeah, I'll because he's arrogant and pisses me off, I'm going to say I'm gonna cast a hex that makes it so that if he speaks, he takes damage.
Okay.
I don't want to hear him talk.
Fair enough.
And then I'll cast Bleeding Cutter again and and make him bleed again. Fuck it. 4
Okay.
stacks of bleed. And then I end my turn.
All right.
Fucking protect action. Don't need it.
Goga's turn.
Okay. Can I analyze the, I guess, the hallway area, or see if there's any like technology that I can hack into?
Yeah, you look around for any sort of panels or anything, and you do see that this is a service tunnel, and thus there are panels here and here. And you can see one across the way here as well. But it's hard to say if they operate things in this tunnel. I assume it seems likely they operate some things, but given you see so many, you think they're also hooked to grids above you.
Okay. Grids above me. Okay. And what was this red line again? Is this
It's a
Wall
firewall.
of fire.
Yeah.
firewall? Okay.
You can go through it, you just take damage.
I see. Okay. Let me see. Movement's 14, so I can so I move in front of Malfoy here, like right here.
Okay.
Let me see. Can I shoot through the firewall?
Yep. There's nothing stopping it.
Okay. Okay.
If you tried to use like an ice thing through it, I would say it would fail, but everything else is fine.
Okay.
I guess if it's paper, I'd say it wouldn't work either, but that's evident.
Would I be able to? Well, I guess my trick launcher is.
Your trick launcher is like a grenade.
Yeah, the only issue is that he was a little bit too close So 15-meter radius is.
Yeah, that's the radius. But it's 35 range, so you can drop
No,
it there.
I would get
and
hit.
It would hit for half
Yeah.
damage on Eve.
Yeah,
If you move,
which I'm fine with. I don't care.
if you call it out to Eve and you go duck or something, obviously
I don't
she
give a
won't.
shit.
But
She wouldn't be able to move over or anything.
nah.
No,
use-
I have
okay.
no AP. It's,
spent
you
all
can
of
do
it.
it. I don't care.
Okay. Well, out of respect, Goga wouldn't use that attack move.
Mhm.
So I'll pop a cocktail craft and I will use damage.
Oh yeah.
So I'll go ahead and do that.
What if he trick shot it off the wall and it ricocheted?
Can I even do that?
I'd allow it. Yeah, I would. It reduced total
like right
range
here
a
is
little bit.
35.
Yeah, you could. The blows up in a 15, so it would blow up like essentially like this, or if
Yeah.
it was able to be here, it's like that. But I would say they're not in it.
Damn.
If it had a
Damn.
little bit more
This
chutzpah, then
this
it
would
could
work
do.
right here. Right?
It would clip you.
I'm still getting clipped, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was just wondering.
No, that's a good point though. It's a good way to think about it. Yeah, he needs like 5 more, or he has to stand in this firewall. It's very unfortunate.
Okay.
But yeah, you cocktail craft. Did you buffed yourself with the attack?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm
So
assuming I could still. I mean, I don't know if I would be able to like shoot my pistol at least, or like right here. Let's see.
You could shoot it. It's a beam. Oh. Alright. So wait, where are you gonna shoot it?
It was like right here, and it wouldn't hit Eve, or I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would.
It shoots like that. So you can hit both of them with this. It's an
Okay.
infinite piercing range, so it doesn't matter where you line it up. But you won't hit her even if it was here. So there's a lot of ways to hit them
Okay.
without hitting her.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Let me shoot
All right.
right where you have it.
Yeah, you generate energy with your hand and fire off a shot through your finger, shooting through these 2 people. Yeah, let's look. So, pulsar pistol mod. 42 plus 13.
Plus 13.
55.
55.
And
So
we'll
45 to
take
him because he's
45,
gonna. Yeah.
Yep. Minus 45. Boom. 55. Boom. There you go. What else would you like
Okay.
to do? Fire a salvo of them or overload some of them?
Overload.
Yeah. You can spend your 3rd resource to overload
Oh, yeah.
those.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'm kind of curious on what that does. Why not?
Sure. Yeah, you overload your pulsar pistol and you fire it. It'll consume the AP cost as 3rd resource to overload it. So you just minus your cyber toxicity by the amount.
Okay.
So in this case, 25, I
Uh,
believe. Yeah. And
but
then
I'll
yeah.
still have to activate it.
Yeah, exactly. You'll just do both.
Okay.
And then yeah, it'll go poof. This
Oh, I
time
just
the beam
realized.
is much stronger and inflicts a sort of blinding effect as they
Does it
take.
blind me too?
Nope, just people it
Since I'm
hits.
next to it. Okay.
Yeah, you're facing away anyway.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
I
shining at
should
your
have.
eyes.
I should have taunted. I just now realized
Mm-hmm.
I didn't taunt.
That would happen. Need to write code for this on me. Ooh, it's supposed to be. Okay. It's a little. All right.
Don't die.
Oh no, I'm exploding. Okay. All right. Okay. Minus. Why is everything exploding? My fork fell on my keyboard and clicked a bunch of keys, and then kicked me off of what I was doing. Okay. Minus 6. Boom. You do that. They're both blinded. It'll make it harder for them to hit things, especially with ranged attacks.
Okay. Okay. Then lastly, I will just quickly on the spot craft another cocktail as an item and throw it to Eve.
Yep. Go for it.
Yeah, but the attack one and the defense one, what are you thinking?
I kind of just call out to her. Hey, Eve, which one do you want?
Defense probably.
One defense cocktail coming right up.
I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna use it on his, like, him throwing it to me. I'm not gonna, like, hold it or anything. How much defense does he give?
It's 13. I put
13. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm glad I used all my AP. I don't need that shit. Not with this defense. Not with this defense pushing around. I sure don't.
All right. That ends your turn, right?
Malfoy turn.
Yep.
All right. Malfoy kind of peers past you, and you kind of feel him turn into like electricity because you kind of just feel it in your arm, and he kind of appears over here.
Oh, well.
And he has his brother go over here and activate Necral Implosion. Slash RD. Number. Okay. Put the number in the wrong order, so it was like roll a D30. I'm like, or a D230. I mean, I was like, no. Boom. Does 73 damage to these 3 poor people. The damage is done in Necral, so it's not flat. Defensible. And he just has him do it twice, actually. 68.
68. Wow. Good rolls. Good rolls.
And his turn is over for now. He's cooking up something now. He kind of lets Goga know, as Goga's, after Goga's like kind of been doing his turn, he starts getting more calls, and Malfoy like sends a message over to Goga, and so while he's talking about the runes and the fact that they're lights and that they might be in certain places, and and why Tomisk is maybe on Do Not Disturb, he's not sure. The Malfoy mentions that he senses down, like even further south than this, on past the map, there seems to be a runic circle down here, but it's after Goga has finished all of his calls. So he like, the hang up happens, and then he's dodges like some magic blasts that fly past Goga's head, and he doesn't quite get to tell everybody. And he decides it's not worth going through all the effort of letting all of them know right this second that the rune is here until they call him back. But Malfoy lets you know in canon.
Okay.
Goga sends a text to the group informing them that
We know where the next rune is. It's where we're at.
All right, Malfoy ends his turn.
I want to see this fucker attempt to do some damage to me.
So, Gray will cast out of 3 techniques.
I'm just waiting for him to.
3
I'm
involves
waiting for him to
hurting his
show
own
us.
allies, so we'll see.
Oh, well.
All right. He'll grab this fledgling knight and he'll drain him of all of his life, killing him.
Oh.
So that's nice for him. He'll
Oh,
heal
wow.
himself and he'll buff himself for 27 damage.
Okay.
But he is blind,
He's blind as shit.
so he has a good chance of failing this. So he goes to do one of 2 moves. Standard, what I would expect. He does his sword slash. He banishes his flame wall because it does burn him too. He progresses
Okay.
forward, takes damage because he's bleeding.
4 stacks of it.
Yeah. So I said I would write a program for this and then I didn't, but it's fine because I know math and I made it easy on myself on accident. 88 damage. So takes 88 from bleed. He pulls out his great sword and he slams it downward on Eve's head.
Doesn't he have to roll because he's blinded?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Or he thinks Eve is. He smells her perfume or whatever, and he swings down and fails. He boom. Eve's not quite where she would be. See, he saw Eve as being here, but Eve's actually, like here, but not really, you know what I mean? And he just shing, and he's like, what? He had to like step forward and he missed a step. Smelling where you were, but not where you are.
Oh, an awful lot of words for someone who can't quite produce results.
He will swing again. Again, rolling the same check because blind. This time he does
Oh,
land
there
a
he
swing.
goes. Finally, I was waiting for some action.
Yeah, 3D. 45. And then you can minus it by whatever your flat defense is, minus 13. Or plus 13.
Okay. Yeah. So 45 minus. Okay.
His turn ends. Fledgling Knight takes his turn. He casts a glyph in front of him and fires off a bunch of bolts into Eve. I won't have you do any of the calc because it can't damage you.
Because I
Flat
have fucking 24 flat defense right now.
Yeah. The actual bullets all do 20, so it's like can't.
Oh, but it's like a multi-hit then.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Fires 5 bullets, but the cap they can ever do is 20. Yeah, they all fail. They just plink off of you as the liquid courage seems to do its job. And he will, knowing that this happens, and he will attempt to attack the electric visage with his blade. Swinging into it, his blade phases right through the body of this creature, and he realizes his mistake. Being
Not quite equipped for that.
Yeah, this is a remnant of an ancient ability from Gastia. He kind of recognizes it now that he's sort of swung through it. And he panics quite a lot, seeing that Gray just grabbed his friend and murdered him. He's going to proceed downward. Gray, wanting to call him a coward and tell him to come back, keeps his tongue tied.
I look at Gray. I go, anything you want to say?
He just angrily looks at you with flames in his eyes, and it moves over to your turn.
Well, I gotta be honest. You talked a lot. I thought you'd be more fun. But okay.
I will throw the spear to the side as it dissipates into a pool of blood, and I'll reach behind me as I pull the greatsword out from the tattoo on my back. So let me go ahead and spend the blood for that. And let me check something real quick. That would do a lot of damage to myself, but that'd be really cool. I'm trying to calculate in my head. And the bleed stays on him, right?
Mm-hmm. It stays
Okay.
on him unless he takes a check to remove it
Okay.
by wrapping it.
Well,
considering I've already pissed him off some, I am going to taunt. I'm trying to get my style meter up. That isn't actually integral to my gameplay. I'm at D right now, by the way. So I'm gonna do my taunt, and that's just gonna make it so that I'm more likely to be attacked, more likely to be targeted.
Mm-hmm.
And I regenerate blood if I am hit. He's the only enemy, so it's the only person I can apply to, but whatever. I will
Okay.
then do Bleeding Cutter, adding a 5th stack of blood.
Okay. Yeah. I healed
Bleed.
a little bit of it when he healed himself, just as a knowledge, so that you know. But it was very
Okay.
little. It was basically a stack.
Okay.
Yeah, he got that, and he's taking 100.
And then he's taking 100. Oh, do I want to do this to myself? Do I want to drop a bomb right now? Ooh, I could, but I could, though, is the thing. I'm assuming my flat defense buff goes away now that's back on my turn.
No, it's when ingested, which is technically on Goga's turn.
Okay.
But it will go away.
Then, ooh, now I'm going to place a hex on him. Oh, I'm so annoying. Wait a second. I'm gonna place a hex on him, that makes it so that, if he swings at me, which he's taunted, so if he swings at me, he will take damage.
Okay.
And then, how much AP will I have left after that? I'll have enough, right? Hold on, I gotta do some math real quick. Everybody knows I'm bad at that. I will not have enough to protect if I do that. I'll have enough to block. Yeah, I will. Okay, never mind. Okay, then I'm using the tier 4 version of Fallen Angel's Wings.
Okay.
So he will be taking 247.5 from that. I don't know if you want to round that or not, but he'll be taking 247.
All right.
0.5 from that.
That's with the
do
flat
that.
or without it?
That's with the flat.
Okay.
Without it, it'd be 257.
Um.
All right.
Wait. Do I have enough stamina for? Do I have enough to? Wait. Oh, dude. Wait. Hold on. That's funny. That's a cool interaction. Yeah. I'm going to do another bleeding cutter. I have exactly enough for one more bleeding cutter. Which will also raise me to C and style points. And I'm going to do that and then heal myself with it so that I'm at exactly 200 again.
Makes sense. All right.
Or wait. Yeah. I'd be
Goga
at.
turn.
Let me do that. And then let me raise that back so that I can. Let me. Oh no, it would be 174. That's correct. Okay. And yeah, I mean, that was a fun turn. There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
What do you want to
I
do,
blew that fucker
Goga?
up. Go ahead, Goga.
Just realized his health.
Go ahead.
Okay. Wait. How much AP do you have, Sienna?
Oh, I have 0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It matters not. I want you to know it matters not. You would think I just blew myself up doing that. It matters not.
Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and I was actually wondering if you could overload the pistol. I'm assuming just overload anything else, right?
You can
Any
overload
weapon?
any spell that doesn't involve the alcohol, I guess. Anything that would be based on your technology.
Right. Okay. Then let's go ahead and overload the trick launcher.
Yeah.
All right. Overload the trick launcher. You ding it off the wall to blow him up like this, I assume.
Whew.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, see fire. Bing, bing. Explodes in a large explosion with kinetic force. In fact, the augmented version of this seems to push people around, throwing him into this tunnel. But given that it would, KO him mixed with the bleed stacks, he will, sort of more ragdoll.
Wait. The push from the overload makes bleed stacks proc?
Yeah.
Josh.
So he flies back into this tunnel.
Hey, you and me. Hey, it's you and me.
Flies back in this tunnel and, it takes a bunch of damage and, he seems quite dead. Though Eve from the corner of her eye kind of, obviously she sees this body fly off into this corner, sees like some malevolent force. She recognizes it from her time and fighting some knights here and there as usually the intervention of an avatar of some sort of divine force. But he should be completely, relegated from his duties. So this can't be a normal knighthood patron. But his body is like thumping, like it's, Gear 5 Luffy or something.
Well, that doesn't bode well. We don't have to worry about the knight. I mean, I look over at the knight and I'm like, do you just work here? Is that what you do?
What?
You just...
Where am I?
Okay, mind control. Got it. Yeah, you should get out of here.
Where's the way out?
Back up there, and I point towards where, like the corner that Goga's leaned over. Back up there.
Yeah, he makes it about here before, whatever's happened to Gray would finish.
Okay. I'm assuming no regions before whatever happens to Gray happens.
I'll give you all one.
One? I'll take one.
I'll reset the turn order.
Okay. I'm gonna say that motherfucker's about to come back to life. Look, man, I need a little bit more health for phase 2. It didn't matter before, but if I got to enter phase 2, I'd like to be over half. That's all that matters.
True.
As long as I'm over half, which I'm technically not, but I'm like over it enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Goga. Looks like the fucker's not dead yet.
What do you mean?
He is getting back up as we speak, actually. Weird magical runes are appearing around him. There seems to be some kind of spirit, which doesn't really make sense considering he's given up on his true knighthood. He doesn't follow the path of a knight anymore. He's lost his way of justice, so the fact that he's doing that is kind of unsettling, I would say.
Goga sighs and then pulls out 3 more cigarettes.
Yeah. Maybe this one will be fun, though. It wasn't fun the first time.
Ray gets up, but clearly his eyes are, a purple hue, and he doesn't have any control of himself. But
Wait a second. Possession, huh?
He teleports over to this fledgling knight and one taps him, just pushes him into the wall. He just dies. Bloody mess.
Yeah,
on
well,
the wall.
I tried. Oh well.
And yeah, he seems quite different. Okay, whatever. So yeah, he just bleh. And Gray will take his turn after Gogo and Malfoy after that. But yeah, he seems to be reacting to movement. Because as the fledgling knight moved, he just like phased through what looked like he became like a purple mist appeared and then punched him into the wall. He also left his sword behind in this alleyway or tunnel.
Interesting.
It's your turn, Goga. Regen is at the top of your turn, all that.
Yeah, I hit the regen. So you said he seems to react to movement and he's blind, so
he's not using his eyes there.
So let's say
glow with the light.
Goga, let's say you shoot your little trick launcher again. Do you think he'll track the movement of the bomb?
That's a good theory. I guess we have to find out. I guess if I were to shoot something, he wouldn't move instantly. He would only move on his turn.
He wouldn't move instantly. Just move on his turn. It's hard to know.
Yeah, we don't have that knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you might get an immediate result here.
Okay.
What I will say is just from a system perspective, if he has a counter action like that, he only gets one of them, similar to your own counterattack.
Okay.
Then let's try it. I mean, we might as well see now.
He has one per round of his own turn.
Okay, well, to save on resources here, I'm gonna pull out the pistol and shoot the wall that's like... Well, I guess, does the pistol have that range? Well, I guess it's just by sight, right?
Yep. It's as long as you can see it, you can hit it. Made a light.
Okay. So let me shoot it right over here.
Okay.
And see if anything happens.
This is the pulsar pistol?
Yep.
Okay. And you're trying to miss him with it, or you want to graze him? What are we doing?
Just shooting the wall.
Okay, yeah. You shoot the wall past him with this light. It just... And he seemingly sees the light as it travels, even though it's light speed. And he kind of phases He appears at both the start and end location of it. Kind of appears here and appears there. And then reappears where he was. And you feel like you just narrowly avoided something very dangerous as the area right in front of your pulsar pistol shot. Because just by a natural reaction, you shoot it and it kind of, there's a little bit of a kick from the heat being dissipated out of your hand. And that kickback narrowly evades a fist that, like a blur, appears as an after image in front of you. And the air feels like it could cut you, but narrowly avoids something that would have shattered your hand.
So this one is more fun.
Okay.
Interesting.
Thinking about this, it seemed like it still had some sort of sight, or is it just reacting to like the sound, like, all of the frequencies within?
You get the impression that it could detect the light ray, which moves at the speed of light. So it's whatever it's detecting. It looked at the beginning of the light and the end of the light, which normally wouldn't be how something looks at a light beam, right? It would just look as a constant beam. So you would think it would just punch upward or something, right? It just punch at the beam, but it punched where the beam ended up, the heat source, and it punched where the beam was with you. You could argue it's either punching at both the heat sources because the light only really burned the wall and it only heated up your hand. But it noticed it like that instead of as a beam of light.
And that's why I was thinking about the trick launcher, because we would know if it was movement 100% guaranteed if we did the trick launcher.
But you do know it seems, at least to your knowledge, seems pretty heat based, at least the way you reacted to it.
Okay.
Interesting.
What else would you like to do? He only gets one of those anyway. But, I mean, you can act it out in character as much as you'd like.
Okay.
Bad fledgling knight, man.
I did try.
I'll say the electric guy had, not as this was all happening, but from before was traveling downward, maybe towards where Malfoy was mentioning earlier. So he's this far by the time the actual fight happens.
I'm assuming that the bleed isn't taking effect on the body from it moving around so much.
Nah, all of his wounds just sewed up instantly when the thing
that's
infested.
what I figured. Well, I don't do anything spiritual or magical, or mental even. So this is all you, Goga.
Okay, let me pop a cocktail on myself and do.
All right.
Let me just do flat defense.
Okay. There you go. All right, what else? You good?
Yeah, and then I guess with the cybernetic modules, how would this look like in terms of because I guess we use the mix master to overload the the current weapons that I have, right?
You're talking about for
Or
the
was it? Yeah, for my talents.
yeah, it's the nanotech part.
Oh, it was the nano machines.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh wait, I do have something that
Um,
does damage to the mind. Okay.
Okay, then would I be able to make something different, like a different effect with the cocktail craft with the mix master? Um,
Yeah, if you want to use Mixmaster to create a different type of tonic, you can.
okay. Hmm. I'm wondering, like, I guess what's the range of things that's possible? Um,
With Mixmasters, like adjustments.
yeah, like,
Yeah, so it's like any other craft. You can basically pull out, roll in to essentially make something, and then we'll determine its grade, and then you can apply it. You can like drink it yourself or throw it at somebody in a similar way, but it would have a check involved because you're actually crafting it instead of it being something you're like super know the recipe for, like your cocktail craft. So that would be the only like additional factor, and then it would be full on crafting, like in other role plays. So you tell me
okay,
what
so I
you want
wouldn't.
made.
Oh, okay, so I can potentially recommend something to make, and then the check will ensue to
Yeah,
see
exactly.
if I could. Okay.
Yeah, like what are you thinking? You want to something for him or something for yourself?
I was thinking of something for him.
Gotcha.
But then I
You
don't
thinking something more like
wanna.
to put him to sleep, to like slow him down? Like, what are you thinking? I mean, he might be unconscious, so maybe sleep's not the best
I
bet,
was
but
gonna
like,
say I don't think he can go to sleep.
but like,
Real.
you could produce like some sort of glue or something. You could, those types of things are not too weird.
Mm. Seems like he's possessed by something.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's correct.
Okay. Let me not think too hard. Let me do something that would be to slow him down since he was kind of
Fast as shit.
fast. Yeah.
All right, we'll say roll me int. We'll say you make something out of the stuff you have for like a glue and adhesive to apply to his body, whether it holds his hands to himself or just makes his general job really annoying to move around. It's not good for me. All right, good. So you start working on an adhesive, and we'll say with this type of check, you're really stressed out. It's gonna take you till next turn to fully make it, but you can spend the amount and we'll say an additional 25 AP, and then in the
Okay.
addition of 25 AP. So I think you have 25 remaining.
Okay. I wouldn't, because I'm assuming I would also use obviously the third resource as well for that.
Correct,
So,
correct, correct. Yeah. You'll use Mixmaster, and then you'll use an additional 25 AP, partially because of this int check, to like make it quickly, because we'll say that you're essentially like you're sketched out. You're kind of using this cover to sort of craft it on the side, but you didn't want to move too much because you were scared he's gonna lunge at you, so you're doing the craft slowly on purpose, out of fear of this guy slugging you in the head.
okay.
Do you want to just hold on to your 25 AP in case something happens, or?
Yeah.
All right. Go to Malfour. Malfour will, instruct his brother to move, but he'll have his brother sort of, teleport. So his brother just kind of, so it doesn't trigger Gray in his mind, though he doesn't have the ability to respond to it anyway. And Malfour will sort of you feel like a conjured force from Malfoy's arm as it senses something in this person that clearly Malfoy's arm wants to destroy. Up here. And so Malfoy teleports next to him. His arm sort of unhinges the jaw of a nanotech looking beast as it kind of crunches down on this man's arm. And yeah, he just lays into him with a large bite. And Malfoy's like, I think he's being possessed by something from the fractals. As he kind of draws his arm back.
Well.
And it's like he's holding a dog on a leash, like he's holding his arm back, preventing it from maybe like pulling him with it a little bit too much. And ends his turn.
Got an idea for this guy.
Ray will roll for 2 actions. 1, he'll roll for targets.
Is the taunt still active?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay, because I was gonna say it didn't go back to my turn yet.
Yeah. I'll roll a d3, and if it's 2 or 3, it's Eve or Eve. Give it a weight.
Okay.
There we go. All right. So he selects Eve as a target for his first action, which is plummeting blow. So he will seem to, move at an incredible speed towards Eve for a punch.
Well, we did get the 1 region, so can I counter this?
Yeah, if you can roll the DC, that is totally fine.
Okay, what do I have to roll for that dex, right?
Yep, it's dex, and if you beat 65, basically.
Well,
there you go. You're allowed to counter it. It will fail his action. I won't roll the damage.
Going to do counter. I'm gonna counter with a bleeding cutter that heals myself.
Okay.
Does he still have the flat defense or no?
Does he still? Yes, because he's plated or whatever.
So he just takes 100. Yeah.
All right. Minus 100.
So 248.
Fails that. He will attempt another D check. He rolls a second attack. He will lift his hand up in the air and emit a purple glow as he does an AoE attack.
An AoE attack. So the AP cost is the spell cost?
Yeah.
For countering with
so it'll restore when it gets to your turn anyway, so you don't really have to.
Oh, okay. So I'm chilling. I don't give a fuck about this attack. Yeah. He did an AoE said?
Yeah, he's just gonna do an AoE here.
What's the radius of it?
It's everybody.
Okay. I'm assuming I can't counter this one also.
No, you get 1 counter.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Could I dodge?
Yeah, if you roll above 65.
Okay. Damn, I thought that was only for the first defensive action. Shit. Okay, well. That's why I don't ever do defensive actions. My shit's 6, bro.
Very good.
Oh, shit. Wow.
So yeah, you can dodge this.
Okay, then I dodged it.
Yeah, that roll only happens if you've never taken your turn in a battle. And because the battle reset, it was weird. Normally it wouldn't do that. But yeah, you don't take any damage. The attack, Goga, would you like to block it? I don't think you would have enough to dodge it.
Yeah, let's block it.
All right. And you have the 13 extra flat defense. So, boom, slash RD. $28. Oh, he sucks. Okay. So it does 28 and then minus whatever you have for flat defense, which is 13 plus
9.
9. So yeah, 22 minus that, so you take 6. Okay. It'll also hurt Malfoy, but he seems to brush it off as his monster almost grabs the purple globules that fly in all directions and a bunch of them, but Malfoy obviously gets a couple of them hit him, and see almost like a singeing color from his clothes as the smoke kind of comes off of it. That'll end his turn for now. It is your turn, Eve.
Well, I didn't like him the first time, and this time he's still not as fun as I'd like him to be. I look at Malfoy, and I'm like, you know what? You've got a trick or two, so I guess I should do mine too, huh? I'm going to spend all 100 of my blood that I got back from the taunt.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to activate the Black Wings of Lament. This is also going to put my style meter at should technically be at A because of the taunt into the dodge. So my style meter is at A. So what is the bonus that I get from Black Wings of Lament? Because it is not stated on the sheet.
Yeah. Chill. Black Wings of Laments. Bonuses
DT real quick.
are, huh?
I said I'm just gonna pop my DT right quick. I'm just double check your time.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, just augments all of it. So I'll be applying additional effects on everything.
Okay.
A little bump in power, but I think the power bump is currently flat.
Okay. Then I'm going to activate my double trigger. You're gonna see me grow big mode. My skin kind of turns into like kind of this like cyber demon armor. And I am going to first off taunt again.
Right.
Going to taunt again. And then I am going to after that I am going to walk forward.
Uh-huh.
Which should cause him to attack me, correct?
That is correct, yeah. It has reversed around to him. So as soon as you move towards him, he will attack.
Okay. I'm just gonna take whatever damage he does to me here. But I get the blood back since I taunted before that?
Yeah.
I do?
Yep,
okay.
Yeah.
Bet.
Alright, he does 39 and to everybody.
39 to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reduced by flat defense, which for Goga is like 17.
17 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me take that damage. And I now have the ability to summon a weapon since I got my blood back. So I am going to summon my weapon, and I would like to I'm gonna do just a bleeding cutter as a starter here. Since he's directly in front of me, he doesn't have the ability to counter anymore.
Correct.
So I do that, and I'm going to heal myself with it.
All right, you can heal yourself for double the normal amount.
Ooh. Wait. So double. So 231 plus. Boom. Okay. Okay. All right. I like that. Yeah, I like that. And then I am going to because I got so much health from that,
I'm gonna do a tier 4 Fallen Angels Wings again.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going stupid. And the weapon that I summoned was a great sword. Do I just do a great sword slash here? Do I just do a great sword slash, or do I hold on to AP here? I will. Ooh, wait. I didn't. I'll hold on to AP here because I don't know what he's capable of doing. I'm going to. Shit. I can't do that, can I? Fuck. I can't do what I wanted to do there. But that did so much fucking damage. Wait, oh, what am I doing? I'm doing another bleeding cutter because I'm gonna heal myself for double. Yeah, fuck that. I'm doing another bleeding cutter.
All right.
Okay. This much, dude. Oh wow. It's so sad. I can't just casually DT whenever I want.
Yeah.
Because it's like a self-imposed restriction. That's on my AP. I mean, it's Goga's turn again as he sees me in Giga Demon mode.
All right, Goga. See all of this happen. You see a bunch of blades like conjure forth and slash at this man, and blood get pulled into Eve's body. That's decorated in this these wings and feathers, and it ruptures forth a bunch of blood feathers all over him, and they explode, and his body bounces around like a pinball and kind of lands in front of Eve as she bloody cutters him one more time. And it's your turn.
And seeing that, he kind of drops his jaw in shock. All of his cigarettes fall out of his mouth. Then he, I guess, with the crafting of the, I guess that, I don't even know what you would call it, a potion or another.
Yeah,
whatever.
The glue
Yeah.
agent, we'll call it.
Yeah. Is that completed or?
Yep, completed.
Okay. Would it cost any AP to? Well, I'm assuming it would
It's
cost
just
AP to
10
just
AP
throw it
as an
in.
item, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let me go ahead and just chuck it at him.
Chuck it at him. He's covered in glue, unable to move.
Hey.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Then let me go ahead and pop another cocktail craft on myself.
All right, which one would you like? Damage, flat defense?
I'll do damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. All right, what do you want to do? Want to hit him with a bunch of pulsars in the head?
That was what I was thinking.
Wow, you read my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, he's damn near dead.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
All right, you rip through pulsars. Shooting him straight through. Are any of these overloaded? Curiosity.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to. Yeah, let's go ahead and do one of them overloaded.
All right. Yeah, you essentially riddle him with energy rounds through his head, and like the patron stops operating within his body as he gets to like the last 10-ish% of his health. And you know, it runs from him. Like it doesn't run in a normal way. Like, you know, it like almost like phantasmal purple gas like escapes from his body, erupts out of all of his wounds in his mouth and his eyes, and it just like vanishes, you know. It becomes so thin it's undetectable, and his body plops to the ground. Still alive, technically, but he's like super comaed. Super unconscious. Malfoy's arm, like, it stops, like, freaking out, and it kind of simmers down and falls behind his mantle like before. As the battle ends.
Aw,
Kind of walks up.
Double Digidollar. It's Trigun.
that's so sad. I don't give a fuck about
Walks up to
Digidollar.
y'all.
Mm,
So that was that.
What do you think that
I look
might
down at
be?
I look down at Goga, who like you notice that I'm towering over you like far more than usual. Now that I'm transformed, and I'm like, I like realize I'm still transformed, and I like just that you see it like it just dissipate, and I'm back to normal. And I look down at the guy, and I look over at Goga, and I'm like, so do we kill him or?
He said we
I mean, what do you want to do, Malfoy? This is your city. I say with like with quotes, I suppose. So I don't know if you'd want to like take him in or if you want to just kill him now or whatever. But oh yeah, Goga. I like turn over to him. Don't tell anybody I can do that. Keep that one secret.
well, everyone has their reasonings for what they do.
Yeah,
Well.
that's the thing that got me caught by the construct the first time. So
I see.
I have
Well.
to avoid using that.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me, Eve.
That's good. That's good. That is good.
You guys hear, you know, like sound coming from where you were before, you know, like the ladder. And the other members of your squadron, you know, you can kind of hear them talking almost. Sort of enter the tunnel.
Well, there they are.
Look who finally showed up.
Well, I'm lucky they didn't see that.
You guys are late to the party.
Unfortunate. Well, kind of fortunately, this guy was no fun. Boring fight.
That was boring to you.
Unfortunately. I mean, what did he do to me?
Fair point.
I look around here, see if I find anything useful.
Yeah, you search the various bodies and just the area around to see like what has been done. And in this like tunnel here, you see that they've actually like sealed these tunnels over here with like magic or something. But it's starting to, you know, come loose as the monosaurus is sort of dwindling. And obviously they found a huge cache of digibucks themselves, so
You want me to help you go clear that real quick?
Can I download this mana?
Download this mana.
Download the mana. Yeah, roll me int. Total it's 300 base digibucks for for everybody. Like it's each or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, but I get less because I get
Yep.
less money.
Yeah, so
So I
150.
would get what, 150? Okay.
Yep.
Koga walks up to Malfoy, and he goes, "Whatever you want to do to it, I suggest we keep it alive. Or
Really?
him. Maybe we could use him. I don't know if he's still able to talk."
That's up to you guys. I don't care what happens to the fucker.
Do I find anything I could sell?
Oh, how much was the double $dollars that me and Goga got from the fight?
That is what it was. It just applies to everybody.
Oh, okay.
It was 300. It was 150 each basically. Roll. So everybody got 300 base, including people who weren't in the fight, because they did their rune job, and it's the same reward.
Gotcha. Yeah. I thought that you were saying that was the cash that was found, like when.
Oh
they
yeah,
showed
I
up
just
the-
put it in universe as a data, like a cache that he had here that he had stolen from many of the various things that he got this from.
Gotcha.
Black markets, warehouses. Yeah. Sorry, you had a question, Thomas?
Oh, I was asking, do I find anything I could sell?
In a sense, the armor that's crushed by this knight is pretty unusable, but the one that he absorbed, like he basically like drank him out of the suit, so like the armor is intact. It only has like a mild like burn from getting shot with a laser. But that's not like insane.
Can I fix it up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Yeah, you get a full plate knight.
I start walking away and I go, well, Malfoy, whatever you want to do with him, I don't really care what you do with him. That's really your decision. And I start walking away to like leave.
She's gone. I turn around to Grex and Gabe. So, are you two okay? How did the mission go?
It went good.
What happened here? Aye.
This, what happened, and then I point to Gray's. Yeah, I just point to him. He, got possessed at the end of our battle. I like to call it. Still trying to put the pieces together.
Neat. That's neat.
What happened to you? Kind of
Nothing.
notices Gabe.
Nothing happened. No, I think we're probably wanted now.
What the hell did you eat, Gabe?
Nothing.
You were throwing up earlier.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
He's not fine.
Yeah, I can tell.
I told him to take things seriously and get his head in the game, and now he's acting really weird.
Can I search for? Can I search for like some data on these guys? Like if they had like
Sure,
left some data around.
you can scan Gray, the other one's a dead person, but you can scan his face or whatever for a database search. And you'll find that, Gray is wanted in Gastia as a, a fallen knight, and he had caused some war crimes to happen over there. You check his pulse, and he has a pulse. He isn't breathing well though.
What did you find out, Commander?
This guy is pretty much a war criminal.
Gabriel,
I'm searching for databases now, but it doesn't seem like there is any.
what? How is he on the ground right now?
Like,
Oh,
are
we
you-
just.
Yeah, he's just laying down. We'll say face down, if that's what you
Yeah,
asked.
Gabriel walks over, kind of crouches near him, and goes, "That's not easy. That's not an easy position to look." And just like with a twist of his hand, he flips him over, using his space magic.
That's useful. Is there anything else we can scan on him, or that's pretty much it?
That's
from
what's
what
it.
Tomisk
The
uncovered?
other visage or whatever broke the glyph on the south edge, and like it dissipates or whatever for the Electro Bro, and so Malfour kind of says, "Looks like they got the last of the rune, so place won't blow to smithereens, but it'd be safe if we lay low for a little bit. While the ops and whatnot get through some of the paperwork for this. I'll submit some of it. I'll keep your names out of it. But
Oh, one of them was in the security office at the casino, in the entertainment district. They left a couple of things splattered around the walls.
I peek back around the corner as they're talking, and I go, "Hey Malfoy, I'd appreciate it if you don't mention who I am, by the way."
Yeah, I won't mention any of it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll walk back away.
Yeah. I'll see to it that the footage and everything else from the casino is a wrap, and I'll say that they're agents under my order, and they aren't to be looked into, so you don't have to worry about it, guys.
Wow. We appreciate that, Mal. Really. And then
Problem.
he
I appreciate the help.
he pulls out the I guess another cigarette and offers it to him. Want to smoke?
He'll take it and light it himself. He also hands something wrapped to Grex. I don't know much about this myself, so I can't answer for it, but I heard them call you Grex, and I received this yesterday. It was signed to you. He hands you like a wrapped parcel. It's like you would expect, but it is made of wrapped in paper, and it has your name on it.
Who called me Grex? And who handed this to you?
One of them mentioned you by name, and then it reminded me that I had a parcel for a Grex that was to be delivered to somebody in the Citadel. And the PI, I asked him to look into it, and he said he didn't know of anybody who entered under that name. I carry it around anyway.
Is this not like super odd?
It's super, super odd.
Okay.
Even Malfour doesn't know why he received a parcel as a special agent for a person he doesn't know.
Okay. If I had to guess, it's either a coded message for me from someone who shouldn't know I'm here, which is concerning, or it's probably a bomb from someone who hates my line of work, which is also concerning. So, probably take a step back, maybe 3.
Okay. Would you like me to open this or dispose of it?
I mean, it's not gonna kill me, it'll probably just kill you. So, whatever. It's not like it'd be the first time I opened up a bomb. I'll just take it, step
Okay.
30 feet away from everyone, and cut the package open.
Alright, you cut the package open, and inside of it is a Drylecian what's it? Effigy. It's an effigy from like a hive mind on a Drylect planet. Um, we'll say for the sake of argument that many tribe leaders on Dryleckian planets are hive mind, these like living trees essentially that are filled with living like a construct of bugs. So you assume it's from maybe a tribe leader on a Drylect planet, but they're pretty uncommon. Yeah, it's very bizarre. It's an effigy in the shape of yourself, like a voodoo doll.
Hmm. Well, I can't guarantee you it's not a bomb, but it doesn't look like one. I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be, though. It looks like me. I
Yeah.
hold it up next to my face.
Yeah, they got your teeth just right.
Yeah, that's the concerning part. I never smile. How the hell would they know what my teeth look like?
That's bizarre. Well, I don't know. Maybe it'll speak to you sometime or something. I'm not well versed in Drylect stuff myself.
I
But
shake it. Hello.
you hear almost like a growling tone from inside of it. It's like, I does speak. It seems.
I feel like feel like I'm just more concerned now than I was a second ago.
Yeah. Yes, I would be as well. You're almost like a murmuring, like it's really trying to whisper to you, but it's so quiet. If you don't press it to your head, it's really, really hard to hear.
I'll put it close to my ear. It can whisper sweet nothings to me.
Hey, Grex. I'm Dalvo. I knew your parents.
I feel like if you're a miniature version of me, you'd be Grex. Because I'm Grex. And you look like me. Who's Dalvo?
That's fair. I'm Dalvo, friend of
Okay,
your
well, yeah,
parents.
that's...
And you can call me Grex.
God damn it.
I saw you in a smoke ritual. It said you were in
Okay.
danger.
Am I?
Or I don't know. I just saw that you were in danger, according to the seer smoke.
Okay. So then I am in danger.
Oh, great. Well, I will
No, that was a
protect you.
question.
Oh.
No, that was a question. Oh my god.
Well, it's tough.
Who is the danger? Are you the danger?
I don't know. Idalvo viewed into the seer smoke of the Drylect lands. It pointed me to you. I saw you through the smoke. I rushed to save you by making a piece of myself in your image and sending it to where I felt you were. Because the smoke tells me people who are in danger.
Well, I didn't feel like I was in danger before, and I certainly do now, but I appreciate that, I guess. Is this one of those prophecy things where it's like self-fulfilling? I wasn't going to be in danger, but now that you're here, I am in danger. Therefore, you created the danger that you're saving me from.
I hope not. Doesn't usually
Alright, so
work that way.
What do I do with you?
I
Are you
will
like my
watch
son
over
now?
you. Yes. You can treat Mini Grex as your son, but he can move around and talk a little bit. And he can shoot fireballs
That is kind of badass and still concerning that I have a child now that can spit fireballs.
Yeah.
I look at everyone else. I like hold him up. Like this is Grex, but not Grex. His name is Dalvo, but he's technically me, but like not me, and then he's gonna protect me from danger, I guess. I don't know what's going on. I'm as lost as you are.
What the hell?
I don't know. Please don't ask me. I'd ask him, I guess he can talk. He said he's my son.
I'm his son, Grex Jr.
Man, I must have drank too many cocktails.
No, this is really happening.
My God.
Yeah.
He pulls out another cigarette and starts smoking it.
I look at Dalvo. Do you smoke cigarettes?
I'm made of the bark of a hive mind tree, but I can fire from my mouth, so it shouldn't be a problem.
All right, here, smoke this. It's good for you.
Yay!
And I'll give
It's
him a
good
cig,
for you,
and I'll
it's
take one
great.
too.
All right, you all smoke it up in a circle as Dalvo recounts tales of the smoke. All of you as we fade to black. The end of our
Wait, I do
session.
have to say,
Yeah.
as you guys are doing this and not really paying attention to Gabriel, let's just say you might notice that he has his knife out now and has been doing things to the body.
Oh my God.
To the body?
He's not
You can't
what?
dead. This one's not dead, but this one is.
Oh, the gray.
But he's
You-
not
you- all you know is
dead,
that he has
but you
his
can,
knife out.
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just clarifying that he's not a dead person.
Yeah.
I'm too preoccupied with my real son to take care of my fake son, so you have fun with that.
I'm just saying it because I'm 100% gonna forget I said that next week. I was like, oh no, I gotta forget this.
Dang. Why do I have a child? I don't remember being Pergurganant.
That's a good question.
When did you become pregnant?
Would like this tree thing that I baby me was carved out of, is that like a known thing that my family, brother, sister, ancestor, parents, daughters do?
It is of the hive mind of a Drylect planet, so none of your like related family, but tribe leaders of Drylects tend to be hive minds, which are like living trees.
Oh. That helps me. It's 0%, but good to know.
Yeah, so he likely knew your family, like your parents, but you've never personally met whoever this Dalvo guy is. But you do know of like living tree people on your planet. Like lead congregations.
Probably a secret admirer.
Yes.